Welcome to Cal South TV. Joe Tutino. We're coming to you from Baltimore, where the National Soccer Coaches Convention continues here. Pleased to be joined by Sigi Schmid, the head coach of the Seattle Sounders, and also a member of the National Soccer Hall of Fame. Sig, it's good to see you. How you doing?
Good seeing you as well. I'm doing fine. Can't complain. Missed the weather in Cal South a little bit for sure.
Well, Siggy, of course, a big member of Cal South, going all the way back into the 70s and the 80s. Tell me about your relationship with Cal South.
Cal South relationship, the ties are long and deep, having played there, at the senior level as well, but having coached at the youth level, started a club there years ago, when I was just coming out of college, coached a lot of years in that situation. My kids grew up playing in Cal South. We've got a lot of Cal South guys on my staff up in Seattle, and we've drafted players from there.
When you look at that, then, because you just mentioned the amount of Cal South influence with your staff and the players that you've selected over the years, why? Why Cal South?
Well, I think a couple of reasons. One is certainly there's a good amount of people there, and there's also a good amount of diversity, and so you get a lot of soccer development through that diversity because the players there play different styles and are involved in different aspects of the game. It's not just one traditional style. Second thing is weather. Guys can play year round, and the opportunity to continue to train, not have to play as much indoor, and being able to get out there all the time and train and get after it on a continual basis. And I think the level of coaching is good in Cal South. So I lied. There wasn't two reasons. There was three reasons.
The coaching curriculum is something that I've learned over the last couple of days here that everybody talks about. And why is Cal South maybe ahead of others in that regard?
Again, the diversity. You're able to see coaches at different levels. I mean, I can only look at my at my youngest son. And as he was growing up and coming through the system, he was coached by a Brazilian coach. He had an English coach for a while. He had an American coach as well. And everybody had a little bit different style. And he's a coach now. He's coaching at Cal State Fullerton. He's the assistant there, and also coaching youth clubs. But all those different styles influenced him, and each guy brought something different out of him.
Now, I understand that you selected a player out of the Cal South region with your draft pick here this week. Tell me about him.
Yeah, Tony Alfaro is a left-footed center back that played at Cal State Dominguez Hills. That comes from Santa Barbara. Played for the Ventura County Fusion as well in the PDL. And again, the Cal South connections were very helpful because he played for Joe Flanagan. I've known Joe Flanagan since he was in high school, and so you're able to talk to him and see. I'm able to talk to Rudy Ibarra, who knows about him from his times in Santa Barbara. So still having those connections and those old friends and eyes that you trust because they know what a good player looks like because they've been around a good player. They've had guys who have succeeded at the pro level. Gives you a little more comfort, and obviously we saw him play as well, and we were happy with him, and we're really excited to have him, not just because of his playing ability. We really think he's playing professional soccer is really important to him. His character is really good.
Quite an influence of Cal South players here, and now here with the Seattle Sounders as well. Sig, thank you for taking the time.
No problem, thanks.
All right, Sigi Schmid here with us at Cal South TV.